hate this noise. And today, we're gonna fix it. So it's really common on end bodies, I think, but I know at least both of the Malibus that I've had have had this creaking brake issue. And what it actually is it's in the caliper here. It's the seal that the piston rides in and out on, dries out and starts making a horrible noise. And the car is still braking, so it's not really so much a safety thing as it is sort of embarrassing, because it does sound absolutely terrible to passersby. It's pretty loud outside the car. So there's a couple different ways you can fix that issue. You can lubricate that seal. I've done that before, usually by just spraying something like a silicone lubricant under the boot, then pushing the piston back in. That'll usually make it stop for a little while. You can also replace these calipers with new calipers. That usually will make it stop for a good while, but eventually it will come back. Today, we're going to do something a little better. We're going to just do away with this brake setup completely, because it's time to do our first front brake upgrade. And this one may make the W body guys jealous, because W bodies are a common front brake upgrade for them is the F body brakes, which is what we're going to be doing on this car today. But on the W bodies, that requires re-drilling the brake caliper bracket and rethreading it. Does not need that on this car. On the Malibu slash Grand Am slash whatever end body you have, the F body brakes are a direct bolt up. Everything is there that you need. You don't need to do any modifications whatsoever. Okay, so we are in the building now with all the parts. I am painting the calipers because I didn't order them painted. You can order these painted. PowerStop sells a set that are powder coated red on rockauto.com, but I decided to save a few dollars because I already had the paint, so I'm just painting them myself. But these are the Camaro calipers. This is what they look like compared to the single piston calipers that are on the car. These are a good bit bigger. And now we're going to compare some of the other parts, because we're going just stock style. I'm not doing the performance version like the Power Stops yet, because like I said, I was trying to save a few dollars. But let me open up some boxes and we'll show you the difference between stock and between what we're putting back. First of all, we've got rotors. This is a stock rotor. This is a Camaro rotor. If we set them on top of each other, you can tell right there the Camaro rotor is quite a bit bigger. It is also, if I remember correctly, I think, let's take a look. Yes, a little thicker too. So that is going to make a big difference in stopping power right there. But we've also got the pads. This is a stock pad versus the Camaro pad. And you can see there, this has got a lot more contact area than this does. And then of course the fact that, like I said, it is a 2-piston caliper versus a single piston caliper. So should be a big difference. Let me get this assembled. We'll get it on the car. Then we'll take a look at it assembled on the car, compare it to the one that I haven't done yet, and we'll go from there. And so here we have the new Camaro set up on the car. And it went on using just every bit, just the stock stuff. Stock bolts, stock banjo bolts, stock everything. So no problems there. I will insert here a picture of the other side too, so that you can compare. And we'll get on and do the other side, then we'll go for a test drive and I'll let you know what I think of them. Well, that is it. It is done, and I think it worked out really, really well. I will say one thing I'll add. On the first test drive, I had some noise. I had to come back, and the little backing plate behind the rotor was rubbing the rotor. So while you're in there doing this job, I would go ahead and knock those back a little bit to give the new rotor some space. Had to do that on both sides. But after that, it's awesome. Stops a little better. They are new, and they are stock pads, so I don't expect a miracle, but stops a little bit better, sounds 1,000 times better, and I think it looks pretty good. Really fills up the 17s a little bit. Looks good there. Now, I am planning on upgrading the rear brakes as well and doing away with the drums, but I can't do that right now. I didn't really expect to do the fronts yet, which is why we did sort of the budget version this time around. But all that is more to come in the future. So drop this video a like, drop me a comment, let me know how you think everything went and if you're gonna do this modification to your in-body. And I will let you guys go for this one. Make sure you're subscribed to see the next video. I will see you in that video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.